Israeli officials have made it crystal clear over and over again they are not interested in a two-state solution.
ואני אכן גאה על כך שמנעתי את הקמתה של מדינה פלסטינית.
Benjamin Netanyahu's remarks back up the assertions of his ambassador to the UK that Israel will absolutely not allow the formation of a Palestinian state.
Do they have a state?
The answer is absolutely no.
Now this leaves Israel with one of three choices for a long-term settlement, all of which assume Israeli domination over the entire region between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea. Option number one, upholding the status quo, that is an apartheid state with Israeli citizens and illegal Jewish settlers in the occupied West Bank enjoying full and equal rights, while on the other hand, Palestinians in the occupied territories remain subjected to military occupation and military laws with no right of self-determination. A decades-long status quo which has not only utterly failed to provide Israel with the security it has maintained that it would, but has wrought untold suffering on all Palestinians within the occupied territories and in refugee camps in neighboring countries. Israel has admitted to the apartheid system, saying only annexation could solve it.
In a territory where two people are judged under two legal systems, that is an apartheid state.
The factual part is correct. In other words, there is Israeli law for Israeli citizens and
settlers who are living there illegally according to international law.
We don't obviously accept that, but there's Israeli law for Israeli citizens and Palestinians living there under military law. But if you make one legal system, there's a word for that. That's called annexation, which the international community opposes and most Israelis don't want to do.
So you prefer military rule over the Palestinian?
Which leads us to option number two, a greater Israel over the whole land that is Jewish in character. If it is also to be democratic, it would necessitate a Jewish majority within the entirety of the region between the river and the sea. Now, this can only be achieved through ethnic cleansing or thinning of the Palestinian population in what is now the occupied West Bank, East Jerusalem, and Gaza, and absolutely not accepting the return of any Palestinian refugees. And finally, option number three, which Israel has long flat out rejected, equating it to the annihilation of Israel, and that is a one-state solution. A democratic, binational state with all Israelis and Palestinians living on the same land between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea as full citizens with full and equal rights. And the question now is it time for the international community to abandon the dream of a two-state solution with a state of Israel and a state of Palestine coexisting side by side? And if so, where do we go from here?